What's up YouTube, it's Adam from I'm a Music Mogul, and welcome to Tips and Tricks Thursday episode number 46. Today I'm going to show you how to use Chord Memorizer in Logic Pro. Basically it's actually a really good thing for you guys who love to play chords out but sort of sometimes have a little difficulty going from chord to chord. This is going to help you out because hey, you don't have to hit all those notes in the chord. All you have to do is hit one note and Logic will play out that chord for you. Sounds really cool, it is, and it's easy to set up as well. So let's get straight into the tutorial. What I got set up here is my pop piano track, and I just brought it up because we're going to be playing around with chords. I'm going to show you a chord progression right now that I'll play out on my keyboard that we are going to use in this tutorial. So this is actually one of my favorite chord progressions, so take a listen. First one is a C minor. Second one is A flat major. Third one is an E flat major. And the fourth one is a B flat major. So again, C minor, A flat major, E flat major, B flat major. So we're going to go ahead and tell Logic, hey, I don't feel like playing all those notes at one chord, playing it out. I want you to do all the work for me, and I'm just going to hit one key. So first step we got to do is hit Apple 8 on our keyboard. This environment window will pop up. Go to New. Go to Chord Memorizer. This will bring this up. Drag a little cable from the triangle into the track that we want to apply chords to. In this case, it's my pop piano track. Next step, double click on the Chord Memorizer icon right here. And this window will pop up. It's actually a very simple window to understand. So basically the top row means when I hit C, I want it to result in this chord that I'm going to tell you right now. So you can actually choose anything on the keyboard and you can transpose up, transpose down, and Logic will do all that kind of transposition for you. But what I like to do is start at C3 and sort of, when I do a chord progression, go C, D, E, F, and go up from there. So let's start at C and put in our first chord, which is a C minor. So what does a C minor consist of? C, D sharp, C, D sharp, and a G. Hit OK. Now the one thing that you got to keep in mind here is if you go ahead and play and hit the note of C right here, all you're going to get is C. What you got to do is create another track. To actually get the chord, you got to create another track. Control or right click on that new track you just created. Go to Reassign Track, Mixer, Chord Memorizer. Now when you hit C on your keyboard or virtual keyboard, you will get our C minor chord that we just inputted. And like I said, you can transpose up and down. So let's go ahead and input our other chord. Apple 8 on our keyboard, double click on Chord Memorizer, take out my virtual keyboard, and like I said, I like to go up. So our next one will be D. So when I hit D on my keyboard, we're going to get my next chord, which is an A flat major. What does an A flat major consist of? C, D sharp, G sharp. Hit OK. Go back to my arrange window and let's hear how it sounds. Alright, we're getting there. As you can see, I'm only hitting one key on my keyboard. Let's go ahead and put in my other chord. So Apple 8 on my keyboard, double click Chord Memorizer, get rid of that. So C, D, E. Every time I hit E, my E flat major is going to come in place. And what does that consist of? It consists of an A sharp, D sharp, and a G. Hit OK. Bring out my thing right here. As you can see, we're getting along. Bring up double click on Chord Memorizer again to add another one. So we got C, D, E is already taken up. Let's go to F now and put in my B flat major chord. What does that consist of? It consists of an A sharp, a D, and an F. Hit OK. Always hit OK when you're done inputting the chord because Logic will memorize it that way. You can go ahead and close this environment window as we are done, and we can go ahead and play out our chord progression. So C minor, A flat major, E flat major, B flat major. As you can see, that's how easy it is to play chords now in Logic Pro using the Chord Memorizer. So let's go ahead and record ourselves and play out some of those chords. Let's go ahead and open that up, and you will see one little problem here when you record your chords. Let's say you want to go ahead and edit that MIDI data and kind of change up the chords a little bit. As you can see, all it does is record the actual note that we played, and that's what we don't want. What we want Logic to do is show us, hey, I want to see all the MIDI data from that chord. So to do that, let's open up our environment window again. Take out this virtual keyboard so we can actually see. Go to New, Sequencer Input, and from Chord Memorizer, the second little triangle right here, drag it into Sequencer Input. Go back to our Arrange window. Double click in this gray area right here. Right click or control click on that track you just created. Go Reassign Track and go to No Output. And now all you have to do to get all that chord data, just hit record and Logic will pick up the data from here and record it for you right here. So there's the MIDI data right there. Now we can go ahead and, if we wanted to, delete these tracks, but I'll just leave it up for running right here. And you can go ahead and quantize because I was a little bit off. And you could further ahead and go ahead and edit some of this MIDI data if you don't like the chord progression that we just created, or you could kind of move it around and create a nice little run if you want, or whatever you want. You could go ahead and edit that MIDI data. So that's it. That's how you use Chord Memorizer in Logic Pro. It's very cool. Get some chords, hit just one key, and Logic will play the chord for you. It will help you a lot if you have some troubles playing some chords, or if you're actually really good at chords, just throw it in there and just play out your song. It's actually really fun to play with. So go ahead and use that in your new songs. I'm Adam from iMusicMogul. If you have any questions on this, you can ask me in the comment section. And as usual, more great videos always coming soon, guys. So remember to rate and subscribe. Talk to you soon. Later. Peace.
Thursdays.